Hey guys, today we're going to be going over our Week 15 predictions for the NFL games. So we're going to start off with Thursday Night Football, and this game is going to be the Rams and 49ers. The Rams are 7-6, and the 49ers are 6-7. Now that would make you think, oh, close game, possibly? I don't think so. First of all, let's start with the 49ers. They're a shell of a team they once were. Christian McCaffrey's out for the rest of the season, unless they make the playoffs, and I don't think they will. Deebo Samuel can't catch passes. Brock Purdy's had some injuries. I don't know how much it's affected his playing. I haven't watched many of their games. But the 49ers are not the Super Bowl team they were last year. Now with the Rams just pulled off a huge win against the Bills that I didn't see coming. I thought that was going to be Bills come in, they destroy them, they win. Easy game for the Bills. The Bills did not win that. The Rams did. It was a very high-scoring game. So, my pick here is going to be the Rams, and that's Thursday Night Football. Now, Sunday, we got quite a few games to go over. Our first game we're going over is the Chiefs, who are 12-1, against the Browns, who are 3-10. Now, that one would make you think, oh, not a very close game. Well, with the Chiefs, you never know, because the Chiefs almost lost to the Panthers. They almost lost to the Raiders, and they somehow pulled off those wins. So here, I'm still going to go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs have it, but I think it's going to be a lot closer game than you'd think. The Chiefs should definitely win that. They've got Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and DeAndre Hopkins. That should be an easy game for the Chiefs, especially going against a team whose quarterback averages multiple interceptions a game, multiple pick sixes a game sometimes. So I think the Chiefs are going to pull off, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than people are going to think. Now with our next game, we have the Bengals and the Titans. Now the Bengals and the Titans is based off these records, you'd think it'd be a close game. The Bengals are 5-8 and the Titans are 3-10. The Bengals, there's a lot riding on this game for the Bengals. They have a 3% chance of making it into the playoffs right now. And if they lose this game, it goes down to less than 1%. So the Bengals need to win this game to have a chance of going to the playoffs. And even then, it only goes up to a 5% with a win. But a win would give them the motivation to keep going and get into the playoffs. Now, I am going to choose the Bengals for this one. I think the Bengals they don't have the defense to win this game. The Titans are by no means have a good offense, but the Bengals don't have a good defense. So I'm picking the Bengals for this one because Joe Burrow has been balling all season. Our next game is going to be the Commanders and the Saints. The Commanders, led by rookie Jaden Daniels, are going to take on the Saints, who lost Taysom Hill the week before. Week 13, they lost Taysom Hill to an ACL tear. He is done for the rest of the season. It's a tough loss for them because he'd been playing very good football. So I'm gonna take the Commanders on this one because Jaden Daniels has been playing some good football. Has a good chance to. I think he could win Rookie of the Year, but also I could see Bo Nix taking that Rookie of the Year. But I'm gonna take the Commanders for this win. The next game is going to be the Ravens and the Giants. If the Ravens don't win this game, then I have no faith in them whatsoever. The Ravens should destroy this team. The Giants are the worst team in the league. They are number 32 in the league out of 32 teams. They couldn't get worse. The Ravens are up there with the best of the best. So the Ravens, this should be a dominating game for them. So I'm taking the Ravens in this one after their bye week. Next game, the Cowboys and the Panthers. The Cowboys are 5-8 and the Panthers are 3-10. I'm going to go with the Panthers winning this one because Bryce Young has been playing some very good football, almost beat the Eagles last week. He just needs some weapons on offense. He's got Adam Thielen, and Adam Thielen's not bad by any means, but he is also not very good. The Cowboys have a backup quarterback who also has been playing some good football for being a backup, but he's by no means bad either. And so I'm going to be taking the Panthers for that one. The Panthers are going to be winning that game. For our next game, we have the Jets and the Jaguars. The Jets are now eliminated from the playoffs. But the Jaguars are also a bad team. Both teams are 3-10. I think the Jets are going to take this one. Aaron Rodgers, man's got to retire. He's 40 years old. But I'm going to take the Jets in that game against the Jaguars. The Jaguars are not playing good football. They got a backup quarterback in after the whole fiasco with the Texans. So, the next game we got is the Dolphins and the Texans. The Dolphins, who are 6-7, are taking on the Texans, who are 8-5. The Dolphins, first of all, I think the record is not very good because they lost their quarterback for a few weeks. They've been playing good football since then. They beat the Jets last week in overtime, lost to the Packers before, but So I think I'm gonna pick the Dolphins for this one because they've got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Tua Tagovailoa, a great offense. C.J. Stroud is playing great football, but I don't think they'll be able to pull this one off. They had 5 interceptions on the Lions and still lost that game. I don't have very much confidence in them. Next game we have here is going to be the Colts and the Broncos. Broncos are being led by Bo Nix, who is playing some of the best football that I've seen out of a rookie. He and Jaden Daniels, it's going to be a close one for Rookie of the Year. But the Colts, led by Anthony Richardson or Joe Flacco, I'm not sure who they've got playing right now. I just don't think the Colts are going to be able to pull it off. I think the Broncos, with the way they're playing right now, are going to win that game. It was a great game last week with the Broncos and Browns, a very high-scoring game. I'm excited to see how it goes. Our next game is going to be a tight one. I'm excited. I want to watch this game. It's going to be the Bills and the Lions. The Bills, who are 10-3, taking a tough loss to the Rams this past week by 2. That was a tough game for them. We also got the Lions, who are 12-1, who they beat my Packers. I don't even want to talk about that game. It was ridiculous. But this is a hard pick for me. I'm going to have to go with the Bills because the Bills have been playing good football, and I don't know what happened last week. It might have been that they were on the road. But I'm going to take the Bills winning this one. I need the Bills to win this one as well. I want the Lions to stop winning. Our next game is going to be the Steelers and Eagles, and the Steelers' leftover schedule is packed. They're playing the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Browns in the rest of this season. But I'm going to take the Steelers for this one. It's going to be a close one for the Steelers. But I think the Steelers can pull it off. I think the Steelers can beat the Eagles. I think they can beat this tough schedule they have ahead of them. All right, so our next game is going to be the Patriots and the Cardinals. Now, if the Cardinals don't win this one, there's something wrong here because the Patriots are 3-10, the Cardinals are 6-7. The Cardinals don't have a good record, but they have a good team. Kyler Murray's leading them out there. The Patriots have Drake May. Most people don't even know who that is. So I'm going to be taking the Cardinals in that one. Our next one, we have the Bucks and the Chargers. The Bucks and the Chargers is going to be a very good matchup. I could not decide on this one. But I think overall, I'm going to take the Chargers. The Chargers are 8-5. The Bucks are 7-6. So not a huge difference between record. The Chargers are led by Justin Herbert with Ladd McConkey as the rookie receiver after losing some veterans over the offseason. The Bucks being led by Baker Mayfield have a good team. They're the only ones who have beat the Lions so far. But I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. All right. Now, the game I'm most excited for, mainly just because the Packers are playing. We got the Packers and the Seahawks. The Packers are 9-4 after a tough loss to the Lions last week. It was a close game, and I'm glad to see that the Packers can go toe-to-toe with good teams. The Seahawks, who are 8-5, beat the Cardinals in a embarrassing game for the Cardinals last week. Of course, I'm going to take the Packers. I'll take the Packers even if I think they're going to lose. But I do think the Packers are going to win. The Packers are definitely going to win this one against the Seahawks. I hope it's not a close game. I hate the close games. I would love some stress-free football after last week. But go Pack, go. In our final Sunday night football game, we have the Bears and the Vikings. The Bears are 4-9 and the Vikings are 11-2. Now, I think we all see that the Vikings should win this one, but I want the Bears to win. I need the Bears to win, but I don't think they will. I think the Vikings have this one. The Vikings are definitely going to win this game against the Bears. The last time was close, so if the Bears win, I won't be upset, but I think it's going to be the Vikings. And in our Monday Night Football game, a game that will probably not be very entertaining is the Falcons and the Raiders. The Raiders, who are 2-11, and the Falcons are 6-7. I'm going to take the Falcons in this one, led by Kirk Cousins. I don't even know who the backup quarterback is for the Raiders because Gardner Minshew's out, and they've lost Devontae Adams. The only player I know on that team is Max Crosby at this point. But I'm gonna take the Falcons for that one. I think the Falcons can pull it off with Kirk Cousins. They haven't been playing great football. They had the game tied 21-21 against the Vikings and somehow lost 42-21. So I don't know how that one happened, but I think the Falcons are gonna win this one. That's gonna be it, guys. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below about who you think is gonna win these games, and everyone have a blessed day.